You know, there's something really beautiful about a child who feels emotionally safe with their father. These people move through life differently. They rest differently. They ask differently and they receive differently. There's usually less fear around existing for them, less fear around taking up space, and less fear around making mistakes. Because a father's love will teach your nervous system that you are protected, you are wanted, you do not have to perform for your place in this world. And when a child fully receives that, they often grow into adults who don't feel like they have to constantly prove that they deserve to exist. Sanbonani, Dumelang, Tawazani, sending your love because love is the highest, and I mean highest vibration. If it is your first time here, my name is Dr. Mmatshepo Gaspa Mazibuko. I'm a highly sought after spiritual consultant in womb and gut wellness, energy alignment, and soul-led wealth strategy. I help women escape being sacrificed at the altar of masculine success so they can live their wildest dreams in a calm, easeful, and pleasurable way. Sawubona. Welcome to another SoulCast episode where we have these big, uncomfortable adult conversations. And today's one is a bit of a hard pill to swallow. It's the father wound. And like I said, you see, when the safety that I spoke about is inconsistent or absent or conditional or even painful, then the nervous system is going to remember that as well. You see, a lot of people think that they are ambitious. Meanwhile, their nervous system is quietly saying, maybe if I achieve enough, maybe if I become useful enough, maybe if I make people proud enough, then I'll feel safe, and phew, that changes everything. You see, the nervous system starts searching for the father in everything and everyone. In your boss, in money, in relationships, in success, in authority, in people saying, I'm proud of you. And you become the person who overworks, overachieves, overextends, over-explains themselves. You become the strong one, the dependable one, the one who struggles to rest without guilt. Not because you're weak, please, don't get me wrong. It's not because you're broken. But it is because your body just learned that love and safety must be earned. And sometimes the father wound shows up very subtly. It can look like being deeply uncomfortable receiving help, or being hyper independent, or struggling to trust when people offer you support. It can look like constantly feeling behind no matter how much you actually accomplish. Sometimes it even looks like choosing emotionally unavailable people because your nervous system mistakes emotional distance for love. And the painful thing about this is that a lot of high-functioning people are deeply exhausted people. People are clapping for them every day while their nervous system is quietly drowning, because underneath all that success, there's often a younger part that's still asking, am I enough? Am I enough now? And healing the father wound also is not about blaming fathers, and it's not about pretending that your pain is not real or that your pain did not happen, okay? However, it is about understanding what your body learned around love, around safety, around being seen. And after learning that, then you begin to slowly teach yourself that you do not have to exhaust yourself to deserve rest. You teach yourself that you do not have to perform to deserve love. And you teach yourself that you do not have to earn your right to exist. And healing will begin when your nervous system stops searching for the Father in everything around you, because safety has finally started existing within you. And I want you to sit with that and remember the way you experience life often mirrors the way you were first loved. So you're not broken. You're just regurgitating patterns of your childhood experiences, of how you were nurtured as a child. And with that being said, thank you for joining us in this episode where we have these big, uncomfortable adult conversations. Because they're valuable, they're important, they help us through our healing journey. And they make us